up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here. We're down here to talk about some trending topics. This bus is going real fast for my taste. Girl, you was driving fast. Go ahead and like, subscribe, or comment. Let the people know you stopped by. We are down here to talk about some trending topics, and then we're going to talk about Beverly Hills, okay? I took some of the topics and I... Yes, baby, I'm going to get a copyright. That is my song. I don't care what y'all say. I don't know why it's not doing better. Look at these the sprinklers. It's just all over the place. It's wasting water. Okay, we can't keep talking about it. Yes. Yes. Yes, I wanna get wild. Yes, that's my shit, y'all. That is my shit. It's been in my head, and I was like, I want to listen to that right now. I love it. So we're down here. So I have my notes. They're right here. I don't have a lot of notes because I was like, I'm just going to go off the top of the dome, like we always do. And we're down here, okay? So let's talk. I'm trying to see. I'm making sure that this thing don't come. This little bun right here don't come out. Okay, come on, Cardi. They could take Cardi off, no shade. This song is... They could take Cardi off and do a remix to the song with somebody else on it. I don't know who they could put on it. Oh, my glasses, girl. Glasses look like they've been in the hands of toddlers. Okay, so first things first. So I saw that on the blogs, I saw Joseline respond to a post with Luenell talking about, people doing recreational drugs and to stay away from the recreational drugs because these drug dealers are out here killing y'all, right? And so everybody assumed, well, I'm not going to say everybody. I thought she was talking about Michael K. Williams. I hadn't heard until last night when I was reading up on this that she was actually talking about 3 comedians who overdosed in Los Angeles. His name is Fuquan. I don't know him, as I don't know who that comedian is. I'm pretty good with the comedians. I don't know who he is, but he was with another comedian. It was 4 of them all together. It was Fuquan, a black comedian, a Latin comedian, and I think 2 white girls. And 3 of them overdosed and died, and the other girl, she survived. She already back on Twitter cracking jokes, talking about we getting back to work. Girl, what the fuck? Can you talk about what happened? Because when I was doing my little research, I was like, okay, fentanyl. What happens? I want to know what happens in an overdose. So I'm not going to talk about it because, this is not the environment for that. But I was just like, what happens? Like, what happens? And apparently you can't tell. You have to test. You have to test your drugs. And here's the deal. Here's the deal. While we talking about abortions and everything like that and what people can do with their body, people are going to take recreational drugs or prescription drugs, whatever it is that gets them to the level that they want to be. They're going to do what they want with their bodies, right? I agree that it shouldn't be criminalized because I think it would make it safer if you didn't feel like, oh, we doing something we not supposed to be doing, right? And I think if it was a safe way to do it, it would take, I don't know. But anyways, I think people should be testing their drugs. And I don't think you're so impulsive. I mean, you haven't done the drug yet. So how are you so impulsive that you can't take a time out and test it before y'all start partying. Like, I mean, literally, it's like literally like life or death. Like, and it takes, from what I read, it takes seconds. It doesn't take a long time for the results, the little testers, and the testers are inexpensive. People are going to do with their bodies what they want to do with their bodies, right? And from sex work to abortions to drugs, whatever they want to do, feed themselves too much. People were going to want to do what they want with their bodies, and it's nobody. Speaking of what they want with their bodies, let me stay on track because I thought about Caitlyn Jenner's old raggedy ass. But, and I was just like, just take a test. So anyway, so Luenell, take the test, right? Just take the test, because people are going to do drugs. People are going to do recreational drugs. That's not going to ever stop. But the way to get these, whatever they putting in this fentanyl that they put in, it says very low. It has to be very low dosages, and people can't smell it. You can't tell. And then the way that people overdose from this, I'm like, just reading that, I was like, I would definitely. Y'all, we gotta test this before we start partying, or it's gonna be, out of 4 of us, 3 of us is gonna be dead. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, you haven't done the coke yet, so how are you impulsive already? Like, girl, what's up? Like, chill. Test your damn drugs and get them from people, referrals or whatever, however way you need to do it. But the bottom line is, you can't tell people not to do drugs. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. So if you're going to do it, be safe, right? So if you're going to do it, let's be safe. Let's make sure we do it in the safest way. But I think, like, that takes away from we're doing something we're not supposed to do. This is, that's childish though. But that's how it is. That's how it is. So anyway, Luenell, she was talking about those comedians, and Joseline got in the comments and called Luenell all kind of fat pigs and say that you a burger away from death and you don't know how people died and this and that. And everybody like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you defending? Like, what? Are you mad at what she said? Like, she's telling people roll a joint instead of fucking getting these drugs that are mixed by people who barely pass chemistry, okay, down here. And like, do something. If you in your damn place mixing up dope and shit, can you guys do something else for the environment? Can y'all start something else? Like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, sell your drugs, whatever you need to do to survive. But I mean, if you poisoning people out here, fuck you, go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is trash. It really is. It really is trash for you to put something in a drug knowing that it can possibly kill somebody. Like, they looking for Michael K. Williams, drug dealer. Yeah, we looking for you. And like, y'all better tell on people. Like, stop that no snitching type of energy, because that no snitching only protects the degenerates in your neighborhood. And that's why people leave the neighborhood, because you guys won't tell on the people and take the trash out. If you started telling on the people so the trash can get taken out, people wouldn't leave. We could still maintain black communities if you cut out that no. Anyway, tell on the drug dealers, honey. Get them out here. Anyway, so as I was watching Luenell's thing, I guess Joseline is upset because Luenell basically ran down and told about everything that happened when she co-hosted Joseline's Cabaret, where your dreams will be fulfilled. Okay. And she ran it down. I was watching it and I got all the way to the part where because it was like an hour. I was like, I can't watch all this, but I was watching because I want to hear what Luenell was trying to say. And Luenell is from Los Angeles. Luenell has been around a lot of things. She has talked about doing drugs and everything like that. Like, she had, and I just didn't like when that guy came on from Zeus. I did not like the way he was talking to Luenell. He was talking to Luenell like she was a fucking rookie out here when she is a fucking legend. Like, your fucking squirrel face ass was on the fucking internet lying, talking about Joseline's Cabaret was a place for these girls to grow. And what was really happening was Joseline was trying to position herself as a madam and try to belittle people to make herself feel powerful. You know the shit that she was on Wendy Williams talking. Remember when she went on Wendy Williams and she was talking to Wendy about how she treats people, how you treat the black and brown girls? Yes, you was treating them black and brown girls the same fucking way, even worse. Like, I watched clip of Joseline's Cabaret, the second season. I was like, Joseline is out of control. That reunion, out of control. Like, she's out of control. And what Luenell was saying is like, it's not gonna go away. They're gonna keep making money because y'all love this shit. Y'all love this shit. Y'all tune in for this shit. Joseline is not gonna get any better because you are rewarding Joseline for her behavior. And that's like elementary understanding, that when you reward bad behavior, you get more of it. But that's what's happening with Joseline. And for Luenell to tell the truth about her experience and then y'all get mad about it, you didn't see how you were acting. So you are so unaware that you didn't see. You thought that your presentation that night at the reunion, you thought that was cute. You don't have nothing to, you thought you were justified. You gonna respect me. You gonna respect me. Bitch, you don't respect yourself. Low key. You don't respect yourself. So you are expecting and trying to get people, beating people over the head, trying to get them to respect you. Joseline, you're weak as hell. Yes, you're weak with your fun song and everything like that. You still weak. You weak because you told Wendy the same shit, and then you went out and you did exactly what you told Wendy she was doing. But you did it like you were demeaning to those girls. I don't know what you expect out of those girls. I don't know what you expected out of those girls. Anyways, so that was Luenell and Joseline. Joseline, you weak. Like, there was a little wasp or bee or something. Honey, let me roll these windows up. Y'all don't want to show. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that girl. I don't know. It was on a blog, and a girl was in there. And the little ring caught her, and she had a bug on her, and she was dancing. Rodney sent it to me talking about this. I thought this was you if that dragonfly came in here. Because, baby, it will be a show down here if anything flies in this car, baby. I remember one time in Atlanta, when I lived in Atlanta, a dragonfly flew in my car. That's why when I see dragonflies, I'm like, get away from my car. A dragonfly flew in my car, and when it flew into the dashboard, bitch. It flew into the dashboard, and so its wings was moving because it was stuck, right? It crashed. It was a crash landing, and I was like, oh my God, and it was moving, and it was like trying to get out, and then I had pulled up to my son's preschool, his daycare actually, and then the owner of the daycare, he came out and helped me get the damn dragonfly out. I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, no, get it out of my car. And because it flew in as I was pulling up, so I was like, oh my God, oh my God. But this shit was so funny. That shit was so funny to me. But I was laughing at the same time because it's like, how ridiculous is a dragonfly? But then, like, you know, they be hairy and stuff when they so beautiful. But when you zoom in on them niggas, like furry, their eyes are all big and shit. No, get away from me. You look crazy. You look cute, flying away and fluttering around, and your symbolism is wonderful. But you're too close. You're too close. You're too close. Oh, let me turn my car on because I want to talk about 21 Savage. Girl, did you hear what 21 Savage was down to the internet talking about? Sounding crazy as hell. Tammy and Waka Flocka, they're separated. They're not divorced. They said that they've been separated for about a year. Bluetooth audio. They said they've been separated for about a year. So I guess she finally got sick of his shit. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, the last season of Tammy and Waka, I don't know. Maybe he can't stop cheating. Maybe he's just literally a non-monogamous person and should not be in a monogamous relationship. That's it. That's all I can say. That is all I can say about it. I don't know. But I wanted y'all to hear 21 Savage and what he had to say about men can cheat. Men can cheat and women can't because men conquer women. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find it. Because men conquer women, and and so they can't cheat. Here it goes. He said, I have the recording, but he just sounds really ignorant. How old is he? It doesn't say. What he says, we conquer women because they cheat with their emotions and can do anything after that. But when men cheat, they just have fun and move on. My girl is my queen. So if I'm a man, so if a man conquers her, then it means our whole castle is destroyed. Once a man gets in between a woman's legs, he can get anything else out of her. Listen to his thought process. He can know where I live, the business I do, how I move, the problems. Hold on, stop my alarm. The problems we are having or what I'm going through in my life. Because once you get a girl in bed, you can easily get information you want from her. I've heard plenty of sex workers say that, honey, baby, them men be telling all they business, And I'm trying to figure out if you are a leader, right? If you are a leader, how are you able to have no discipline? First, if you're a real nigga, you're gonna not be in a relationship with a woman where you put yourself in a position to cheat. That's one. Two, if you are a leader and you are supposed to have this castle and you're supposed to be this king, right? To me, from my perspective, a leader, someone who is leading people, someone who is expecting people to follow their lead, someone who lacks self-discipline to the point where he can't control himself and honor the commitment, because part of being a leader also is honoring your commitments to people, being of honor, right? That's, for me, that's what it looks like for me, because anything outside of that, I would be less inclined to follow, right? When you are a person who lacks self-discipline and self-control, and then you look at the way that you look at, remember the other day I said the way that we describe sex is violent, right? Smash, fuck, screw, break your back out. There's everything that we describe it, and then those words also are negative, like literally negative connotative words, right? So I looked up conquer. Of course, conquer is a verb, and it means defeat, beat, vanquish, annihilate, triumph over, be victorious over, best, get the better of, worst, bring someone to their knees, overcome, overwhelm, overpower, overthrow, subdue, subjugate, put down, quell, quash, crush, repress. So this is how they view having sex with you. And when I say they, I'm talking about people who have the thought patterns and ideas that 21 Savage decided to share on the internet. Someone with the name of Savage would look at sex with a woman as a way to conquer her, to subdue her, to quash her, to overwhelm her, to subjugate her, to be beneath him, right? And you see, because your lack of self-control is seen as you just wanting to have fun. Her lack of self-control in a monogamous relationship and she cheats looks like she's a weaker person, and now the man is able to get intel on you because you can make a woman do anything once you get in between her legs. Let me tell you something. Y'all are really going to have to unlearn this idea that a person can be like another person can have control over you just because they have sex with you. This idea that you don't have that a woman is going to drop her guard down while she's cheating and therefore make you open to people knowing your business, when it's actually you are the one going around having fun, but you are talking, you are leaving your kingdom open for an overthrow to be conquered because you're out not doing what you're supposed to do and you laying up. He really said that. He really said that. Here, I want you to hear him say it. He really said, I want you to hear how ignorant he sounds and how he sounds. Listen.
Okay. Cheat on me, it's over with. Never speak to you again in life. Straight up.
To his credit, he did say this is not how he thinks anymore. He doesn't cheat anymore. But this is his thought patterns, and there are people who think like him.
Wait, did you after she cheated on you, did you still talk to her for a while?
Hold on.
Bitch, you was sucking dick.
You can't look at the women. Like, I'm gonna keep it all be real. Y'all accept us blazing a bitch better than we accept you getting slapped in the head with a dick.
But that's different though, because we conquer women.
Yeah, just the thought of a nigga pistol whipping you.
Like your girl got you. Your girl gonna look at it like, okay, my man conquered a woman. So it's like, yo, nigga won in the situation.
Yeah. He won someone over because he cheated on you with another person. So she looks at that as you won. This is how they think.
You just got hit, but in vice versa, you my queen. So if a nigga conquer you, our whole castle is now like
is in jeopardy,
vulnerable.
Our shit is in.
But you having no self-control, laying up with someone who is not your partner, you're telling me that doesn't make your kingdom vulnerable? I have an Exhibit A, Martell Holt, right, who cheated on his wife, and his entire kingdom crumbled. The entire thing crumbled. He left his kingdom open for conquering and subjugation. And it's over with. There is no kingdom. And it was because of his lack of self-control, his inability to honor his commitments, and he was positioned as the head of household. Even though we know who the brains are. Y'all are going to have to stop doing things to stroke these people's egos. Like, that's out of here.
Yeah, once a nigga get between your legs, he can get anything else up out of you. He can.
Once a nigga gets in between your legs, he can get anything he wants out of you. Listen to how they view you. Listen to how they see that once I have sex with you, I can get anything out of you. I can even disrespect you, cheat on you, and I'm going to make it look like I am just having fun. Not that I lack self-control and self-discipline, but if you do it, you're a weak bitch. And now you've left our kingdom open for vulnerability.
You can know where I live, how I move, our problems we having in the house.
Nigga, fuck your spine, they got your mind.
You know what I'm saying? It's like once you get a girl in your bed, you damn near can get her to do anything you say, especially if she.
You can damn near get her to do anything you say. It's really weird how they view that. It's really strange because I have known a plenty of sex worker who will tell you, baby, when they lay down, they tell all of their business, all of the problems that they're having at home, what she's doing, what's not happening, all of the business. And you know why he's paying her? So she won't tell anybody else what he's telling her. But when I tell you that sex workers be telling you, they will tell you everything. I know everything about his life. everything about his life. So this idea that you can get anything out of a woman it's clear that you can get anything out of a man with a little bit of pussy. With a little bit of pussy. Just a little bit. Anything. To the point, a little bit of pussy, you can get anything out of a man to the point where he will step out of his honored relationship and his committed relationship. A little pussy can make a nigga do anything, right? When you have left your kingdom open because you want to pull your dick out, and you've left your kingdom open, but she is seen as weak. You really have told yourself in your mind, this idea that when it comes to sex, that men and women are different. No, they're socialized differently, right? This idea that men are more visual than women. No, you are socialized to believe that, because the studies show when you give them stimuli, it's the same reaction. But men are socialized to be vocal about the things that they see, to let everybody know. It's signaling to let everybody know, I'm aroused, I like what I see. And they're no more aroused than the women who think about sex as much as men. There's no difference. And when y'all realize that, and realize that all this shit is not a biological difference, it's a socialized difference. Hold on. I'm going to let you hear.
Line in. Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio.
I'm always in Gucci. Yo, mama, don't bring your dad to the mall. Cause when he be in there, she know he be cheesy. Fuck with
Nope.
Oh, you can't.
That's my girl, baby. That is my girl.
Risk it to get in the bed with you. She ready to do whatever you say.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
If she's willing to risk her family to get in the bed with you, she will do anything you say. If you are willing to risk to get in the bed with another woman, you will do anything she says. The same exact thing can be applied both ways. The fact that you even believe that tells me that y'all are over there drinking ego and getting super drunk and just talking shit and not saying anything. Y'all be sounding crazy. I can only imagine what it sounds like in the fucking barber shop. Y'all be sounding crazy. And everybody be around like, yup, you right. Ain't nobody saying, nigga, you know that really, you really look like a weak nigga when you step out on your relationship. It is seen as he's conquering, he's going out, and he's what? Like, y'all don't even make any sense. Y'all don't even make any fucking sense. Here.
I just would just have problems, because I just think all niggas is like me, so I just would think that he talking to my woman like I talk to her.
But the fuck that thing,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No,
baby,
the fuck that thing. Most of these niggas they not gonna hit your girl. They fucking Gilly bitch.
Lord.
They not fucking Sarah or Lisa, whatever her name is.
They ain't popping
when they talk about it.
They hit Gil bitch.
When they talk about it, they saying, yeah, I just hit Gil bitch. That's what.
He is telling you, you have no identity. You have no identity. It is, I'm fucking that nigga's bitch. Not you, not your name. You are a object. You are an object. You are nothing but a warm hole. But he is conquering you and conquering another man's property. Do you you see how they view you? When you come to an understanding of how they view you, you will move differently. Listen.
That's how they gonna say it.
I just was a savage on savage, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I was savage.
I was a savage on her. What? Oh my God! The nigga don't, the whole motherfucking hood don't nobody know her name. Yeah, you know round pop savage bitch.
You talking about?
No.
Right.
You're a nobody.
Shit be
So
crazy.
it do be a little different.
It's way different, man.
It's a whole different.
But we ain't fucking with emotions. We just do that shit just to do it. We can hit a bitch, never talk to a bitch.
Right. And we
girl
know
doing that shit.
Especially if you got a woman that's she not.
You don't think that anything is wrong, that you are actually sticking your penis in something that you have no emotional connection to? Don't you think that that's weird? Don't you think that it's weird that we have taught boys to men to approach sex this way? You don't, yeah, man, we don't have any emotions. Like, do you realize how ridiculous and crazy and psychotic that sounds? That you are actually performing sex with someone you have no emotional connection to, and you just throw it off. You just throw it off. And you ain't even getting paid for it. You the one paying it out. If y'all are not the most stupidest people, y'all have been socialized to be stupid and to really be acting like y'all out here doing something. Do you realize how ridiculous that is? You out here fucking with no emotions, shelling out dough, tricking, right? And then look at it as if you have control. When you say that you're actually fucking with no emotions, conquering, not knowing the woman's name, you just out here blindly, unconsciously having sex with just anybody, and then call it conquering. And then you've even told yourself that your partner looks at it as if you won. Girl, y'all are psychotic. Y'all need therapy. Okay? Listen.
She not just giving no pussy up. That mean this nigga had to put in a lot of phone conversations.
Oh God.
She's telling this nigga all your business because she's trying to justify to this nigga why she's about to suck his dick.
Oh God.
She don't want to be looked upon as a smut.
So how do you get into the bed with women? The same exact way. The same exact way. Like when I tell you, that's the reason they don't say anything, because they know exactly what it is. They know exactly how they've been socialized. And they use it to their advantage. And you have been taught that men will just be men. That their behavior is built into their existence. That the excuse that they would do these things to you is because they're men. That is not true. That is not true. That is how a socialized man who leans into his socialization of treating women like objects and conquering women, those men who lean into that socialization, that's those men. There are men, very few, and y'all are very silent and quiet and demure and meek and docile, to the point where there's a gaggle, a roar of men who think like this, who literally think, and women who also subscribe to the idea that this is how men move in their existence. And that's not true. That's not true. It's an excuse. And everybody has agreed that we are going to make excuses when men behave badly. We're going to make excuses for these men sitting here saying we don't even know the bitch's name. We smashed John's bitch. She don't even fucking have a name. She doesn't have a name.
Buddy, so he just be coming in late all the time, and I'm just getting tired of it.
Because she still might need him to save her if you find out.
Right.
So she might need a rebound. So
Absolutely.
she want to kick it to him.
So like Darian, right, who didn't have any self-control on put a ring on it. He lacked so much self-control, and then he turned around and made it seem like the basis of him stepping out was sex. Like that's the shallow part, because for them, it's no emotion, right? It's no emotion. It's no nothing. I'm just doing it. I'm just conquering another woman because I have been socialized to believe that that's how I should engage intimately with women, is by conquering them and smashing them and subjugating them and objectifying them. But then you call these niggas your kings. And you call these niggas your leaders. Niggas who think like this. And they expect you to fall in line and say, he's the head of household. He's the leader. These are the leaders. These are our black men. Stop saying that shit too. Stop saying they're not yours. Because they don't even know your fucking name, to be honest. Because for them, you're just something to be conquered. You're just something to knock down, to smash, to fuck, to screw. Like Darian. Darian, I'll put a ring on it. 14 years. And he come out and say that they weren't really together 14 years trying to make himself. He really sat there and said, he went through the whole thing. He went through the whole thing. Once he got caught cheating, right? And then, what's her name? Girl, I have so much to say. I'm going to come back. I don't even have fucking time. I've been talking too much and acting like I don't have time. Child, I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care of each other.